It started with my martial arts background. I've done martial arts ever since I was a kid, many different forms. And for me, stunts was just something that kind of came along with martial arts, because during college I did a lot of projects where we would be in a team of martial arts, we'd perform for shows and groups and things like that. And stunts just became a natural progression for martial arts.
Yeah, it is.
And for me, as I got into acting and as I became more interested I realized that, hey, stunts is something, not a way for me to get in, but a way to enhance my acting, because you either get the two parallels. You have the actor that can't do stunts, or the stuntman that can't act. So then it becomes that paradox where like, wait, what are we gonna do with this guy? Like we gotta train him first, and gotta spend all this time to prep him and do all these things, like with Keanu Reeves in The Matrix. That's why I feel like for me, stunts personally, it's a very good base to have if I want to become an actor who aspires to do action films. Like I love action films. I love doing anything stunt related in films because I grew up watching Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, Jet Li. These guys are the people who kind of paved the way for Asian American actors. Although in a genre of martial arts, they were still the leading men type, especially Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, stunts is something that definitely helps my acting, because until I came to Hollywood, I didn't realize the choreography and the intricacies that came into stunts when you combined it with acting. So I thought it was very interesting how like, oh, so you're supposed to shoot this scene at this angle to make it look more realistic. Like, oh, the speed that you're supposed to go at is not that fast because the camera can always speed it up in post. So a lot of interesting things stunt-wise for me, I feel like it's definitely a benefit for me as an actor. It all kind of melds together for me as an actor and a stunt person and a filmmaker, because you have different perspectives now. You can see how everything works at different angles. So I definitely think it's very relative. For me, I was in Asia for the past 4 or 5 years in the entertainment business over there. I started as a choreographer for a lot of artists over there. I also dove into some mild acting, but it wasn't until the last year of me being there I kind of realized, okay, there's just that moment in your life when you realize there's something more that you're meant to do. And me being an American at heart, it's very hard for us to transition into an Asian culture when their outlook is completely different from ours.
Yeah.
So for me, I was like, okay, I mean, it's fine. I felt that personally for me, I needed to grow more. And at the environment that I was at, I wasn't really fulfilling my own personal quota. So what happened was that, with the blessings of my late father, God rest his soul, I packed up everything, and then I came to Hollywood. And for the past 2 years, I've made great strides. It's been a blessing. I made my first major production with my own short film. Wusah Productions is the company that I created alongside Michael Sorensen, who's my producer. And for me, transitioning from a choreographer and then a dancer and then now an actor, I feel like this journey has just started for me. In the first few years I was able to be here. I worked on my first feature. I developed my own short film as well as my production company.